It has come to my attention that you are loving my recipe videos. Thank you. Thank you very much. But you are also saying that because of your busy lifestyles, you don't have the time to make these kind of dishes. The truth is I have a 9-to-5 job, I have kids to feed, and I have to visit space later, and I just can't do it. And hey, listen, I get it. I have a full-time job too. I mean, I work 4 days a week, but it's 10-hour shifts, so my days are technically longer than yours. What we're gonna do today is we are going to make one of my breakfasts, because I think breakfast is the one that people tend to suffer the most on. We're going to make one of my previous dishes, which is the anabolic French toast, but I'm going to make it live, and I'm gonna make sure that you know exactly how long it takes, how simple it is, and we'll go from there. It should be very, very simple, and let's just go ahead and do it. Let's get started. Welcome everyone to Do More, Be More.
Bro.
That's right, everybody. We are going to make our video in real time. So because I'm filming it, I have a disadvantage because you won't have to. So I got all my ingredients, which is honestly very, very little. So I got my protein powder, I got my egg whites, got my cinnamon, and my bread. And just for the heck of it, we're gonna add a little dash of vanilla extract. So everything else is gonna be completely from beginning to end. And then you'll see how long it takes, because grabbing your ingredients takes like 30 seconds. So we're not counting that. And I'm gonna have to carry my camera with me everywhere because I have a mic on today. So the first thing we're gonna do is preheat the skillet. Now that one normally comfortably fits 2 to 3, but we're gonna do 4 because I wanna have 2 today and I'm gonna have 2 for work tomorrow. So we're grabbing our bread. While that's preheating, everything should be perfectly timed. 2 and another 2. Grabbing my bowl here. This is fun, huh? Doing things together live. I mean, not live, but real time. And adjust again. So we are gonna pull out our scale. Yeah, we're even going to pull out our scale, and it's still going to be fast. For those of you that are thinking that this just takes way too long to do, I honestly think you're just lazy or you don't wanna buy one. Whatever the case is, let's move forward. So since we're doing 4, look, the recipe I have is gonna be up there, so you can go ahead and select that. But this is just to show you how quick I can do it. So I'm not gonna focus on that right now, because I already know what I need to do. I'm just measuring out what I have. And another thing about French toast is that it's, you'll be the envy of the people at your job, because they're probably, well, you probably won't, because they're buying fast food and they don't even care about that. But almost done. We did the protein. Now we're gonna put the egg whites. Yep, I knew I needed an extra one, so I have a second one here. And just so if you want to see, I am almost finished with the mix here. Okay. Presto. Good. Now we put in our cinnamon. By the way, I bought a new protein. So this one is the cookies and cream from Optimum Nutrition. The Ghost ones I use more for specific items, like for oatmeal and for actual shakes, because I like the way they taste as shakes. So now that we have all our ingredients, we mix. And the good thing about whey protein as opposed to casein protein, it's up to you. Casein protein is gonna be a little thicker, actually significantly thicker, while this one is just gonna be very runny, very smooth. So it'll allow your bread to really absorb it as opposed to be right on top of it. You can take all of it. It'll take all of it in one way, shape, or form because it'll be on it. But another thing is whether it's in it. That's the advantage. I bet you by now the skillet is still not ready. It takes a moment if you want it to be done just right. So it's good that this takes this amount of time. It's all perfectly balanced. And I already made my coffee. That's the first thing I do. Coffee again takes like another 1 minute, maybe 45 seconds. So you leave that on so that the coffee is ready by the time you are done. And now it is officially mixed, give or take. I might have to just do a little bit more. But other than that, we're good to go. For the sake of the skillet heating up a little more, I'm just doing this. And I'll try to see if I can put in a timer on the screen from the very moment that I start filming the actual cooking to the end. I'm not even going hard right now. I mean, I could go even a little faster than this, but you know, when we're coming, when we're going home, well, going to work, I should say, our mentality is like, we gotta go, we gotta go, we gotta go. So it's fair to say that I'm going at a pretty realistic speed. So now I'm looking at my skillet, and yes, it is a good temperature for me to start grilling that bad boy. So yeah, I don't know why I did that. If I move the camera, I am sorry. I think Mike, there we go. See, I have a lot of disadvantages compared to you guys. So getting out my spray. Like I said, it's gonna be a little choppy taking out the bread because it barely squeezes in the four. But we're going to do, we can still do it. It'll just be a little funny getting it out. Don't laugh at me. But yeah, the cookies and cream protein is going to be an interesting flavor. I'll be honest, I already had one like this, so I'll be, in my opinion, I liked it a lot. And you know, I think it's fun to try new flavors. I wouldn't put in like, unless you really want to, like a strawberry or like a really colorful flavor. I once had the Fruity Pebbles flavor, which I thought was interesting, but for things like French toast and pancakes, it just didn't work for me. Okay, almost finished here. See, they barely fit in there. I used to have a bigger one, but anyway, I had to get rid of it. All right. Move over, Rover. All right. Now we just put in the remainder. And when they're this close together, they're going to stick. So, you know, what are you gonna do? Any little bit that's left, it's not gonna get in there. All right, fine. Here's what you do. And that is all. Now we just wait for that to cook. And that is it. Now, another thing you can do, yeah, if you're gonna do it in the morning, you're gonna see how long it takes, but at the same time, French toast could easily be made overnight and you just put it in the microwave, or since they're bread, you can just put it in the toaster for maybe 30 seconds, maybe a minute or so, and then it'll be ready, you know, it'll be good to go. And just bring your little syrup containers if you have. This is what I use. I have these right here. And so they come with a lid. So basically they can store enough, even if one is not enough, just bring two. I mean, I think I can find a link on Amazon with those, with like a pack of 6 or so. And they're super convenient. I use it for hot sauce. I use it for, if I want to take like ketchup or whatever. But it's, the fridge at work lets me just bring bottles of ketchup or whatever. So, but if I wanted to bring something like syrup, for example, syrup just will fit in there and it'll be more than enough. So now we are just waiting. At this time, you could probably do other things like pack up your lunch. You can, whatever, if you, I mean, I take sugar-free, Coke Zero with me, maybe a snack. So those are things that I could probably be packing up in the morning while I'm preparing this. And honestly, I'm only standing around for a few minutes and I think it's almost ready. As I'm saying, like, as you start evolving and cooking, you just learn about these timings a little better. But I had a feeling it wasn't, and it's just gonna give it a little bit more time and then we'll do the flip. So if you have any other suggestions for recipes, of course, let me know if you want me to include them. If you want to see a recipe that I've done in the past and doing it in this strategy or this method, like real-time recording, I'll be happy to do that as well. I would have to say that this is the one that's more important because, like I said, morning, we seem to have more time in the evening and afternoon than we do in the morning. So that's why I'm doing a breakfast one. I got some interesting videos coming up. I'm gonna try to make more recipes, but you know, just the way my time is settled, it's a lot easier for me to make it than it is to film it. Again, this is harder than what you guys have to do because I'm filming it, and like I said, it's not gonna be like this when you're making it at home. It's gonna be a whole lot easier. All right, I think we should be good here. And I gotta split them because they stuck. But you won't have this problem. All right. And don't laugh. Alrighty. And this one. I gotta get a bigger skillet. And flip. I've gotta split it. Flip, and that's all right. I've got a lot of disadvantages. But yeah, just so you know, look how toasty they came out. I'm gonna turn that light on. And they're looking good. At this time, maybe wait another minute, you lower the heat, you're all set. And well, even though I'm talking, you could be doing other things. Grab your Tupperware where you would put these. I mean, you could put this in a sandwich Tupperware, like a little sandwich box, and it'll fit exactly right because it's 2 slices of bread. If you want to take more, then just take more. And this should be a piece of cake, you know. And the reason that this is such an advantage is because you won't spend money outside. You're gonna be eating within your macros. You're gonna have low calories. You're gonna have the right amount of protein if you're trying to get some lean muscle or some bulk muscle, whatever that is called. And you know, it'll be faster for you. You'll learn to do it even faster in the future. And you can make multiple of these if you wanted, you know. You could also make the mix like ahead of time, like a lot, and then you just throw in whatever bread that you will need. You get two for today, 2 for tomorrow, 4 for today. I mean, this is preparing you for success, really. So just one more flip so I can take a look at them. Yeah, they're pretty much set. So the benefit of this one is that I get to make a video for you guys. You get to see how it is, and I get to have breakfast for tomorrow. So I guess thank you to you guys as well. And we're done. So shutting it off. I'm gonna have 2 for today, 2 in the Tupperware. Tell me, was that hard to do? Was that honestly hard to do? I mean, they look incredible too. It's cookies and cream French toast. Now, I don't know how long it took to make the whole thing, but I'm gonna put the time right there, and you'll see. Like, you could either make a little extra time, which would probably be like me. I could eat this in 5 minutes, and you could actually have it at home, hot, fresh, whatever. And if not, you can also take it to work, pop it in the microwave, 1 minute, maybe less, and you have yourself some French toast. Again, all the benefits that you're getting from having it, from making it yourself. There we go, right there. You see? It's the size of my face. So I like it. I'm happy with it. It's a nice amount of food, and it's just going to be advantageous in every sense. And if you make 4, you can have some with your loved ones, son, daughter, husband, wife, whatever. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. This is super simple. I'm gonna go ahead and have this now because it is still hot and I want it to stay that way. And I can always microwave it if I don't. So let's go ahead and finish the video here. Appreciate the support, appreciate the comments, and like, shares, and subscribing. Tell your friends about it, and you know, I'll be happy to make more videos in the future. Also follow me on Facebook, on TikTok, and on Instagram. And you already know, everybody, if you do more, guess what? You will be more.